Red is great here. Welcome back to another video where today we're going to be doing a tour of my Minecraft city. Welcome to the city of Capistan. I did another video on this, but it was like 2 years outdated, I think. So yeah, we're going to go all the way back to the artificial world spawn I made, and we're going to do a little tour of the city. I haven't done an in-depth tour in this in a while. I think it'd be pretty cool to show off. So let's go and get started. So as you see, we're flying over the city, or what's going to be the main city eventually, this big open field on the roads behind there. A lot of buildings, and two things I want to point out is this is not a downloaded world. You cannot find it anywhere else. And I did use, I guess you would say, commands. I did use structure blocks, which are a form of, I guess you could say, command block to an extent, but not really. No mods or no hacks, none of that has been used in this world. All this is legitimately made to an extent, I guess. So first you start in this room. You got the rules, of course, you know. I used to have people playing this world back in the day, but I've not. Also, credit to my good friend Krieg, who helped build all these boats and military vehicles you've seen, because I'm not a good builder doing that. So we have the little military over here, which is pretty cool. And you have the, I guess you call this the Pentagon, our version of the Pentagon, where you have your meeting rooms, you have your, I think this is the National Intelligence Office, and you have the Central or Office of Internal Security. Basically some offices, nothing really crazy. That's pretty cool. We'll go to this one. This one is probably the most detailed. There's a Taco Bell in here. I guess you consider a Taco Bell, a little cafeteria restaurant. Next part is the coolest part, I think, of the world. The Christmas tree farm. Not actual Christmas trees, if you got to think about it for a second. What's a plant that looks like Christmas trees? You know, a certain three-letter or three-number word, you know. This is where we grow it. It's all packaged and processed. So originally it was a role-playing world back when I made it, but, you know, I've kind of grown out of that. Where all the workers stay. Most of these buildings are, I guess, not done, you could say, to an extent. And then you have this area over here, which is where we store our weapons of mass destruction, you know. Pretty obvious, you know. You got high explosive rounds. It's all pretty cool stuff. You know, you got to go to war, you got to have explosives and stuff. And you have a solar panel array. And this is kind of a little military area, pretty much. This is the training yard where boot camp has happened. You know, you have your exercise machines and everything. And you have this building over here, which is where most of the other boot camp stuff happens. You know, your reading, your you know, classroom teachings, that kind of stuff. And then you have military housing, where if you want to live on base, you live on base. Then you have the little charging stations, electric vehicles. We do not produce greenhouse gases. It's all, you know, cool. It's a little gas station, or a little, I don't know what they're actually called in military bases. Excuse me for my ignorance, but a laundromat where all the laundry's done. And you have a little repair shop for your, you know, your vehicles. And then you have more housing and stuff. That's all housing here pretty much, as you can see. You know, just civilian or trooper housing, I mean. I apologize for that. And then you have a little gym. You come and work out in the gym. Sweet. You got a diner, and then you have a little anti-air gun battery I built. Pretty cool. And you have a, I think that's going to be a soccer thing. I don't know which one I've considered, soccer or basketball, but they have a little dam. This is, you know, not realistic at all, because dams do not work this way. Yeah, just theoretically, you know. Have the radio area where all our radios thingies are done. The shooting range, another little fitness workout area, a little pond too. Pretty nice. The next area of the city, this is the newest one. Yes. This is where all the big, cool, rich, fancy people live. It's like the Martha's Vineyard of this world. If you don't know what that is, look it up. This is a woodland mansion. This is the newest thing I probably built in this world. Actually, no, it's a lie. Huh. I basically got a woodland mansion, and I copy and pasted it over here using command blocks. Not command blocks, structure blocks. Interior has been exactly the same. I just thought it would look cool. It's going to be like a hotel eventually. So, yeah. You have more house. This is basically all housing. The interiors I'm not going to bother showing, because that would take way too long. But this is one of my houses where I live, where I'm gonna eventually live. I know, it's a big old mansion. That little house right over there is one of mine too. And then there's another area I've started working on all the way out in the sticks. And you gotta keep going. That's a work in progress. Just a little village I built, nothing special. And this is the nuclear test site. The nuclear test site used to be over there, and I covered the whole area up. Before, you know, this really became a city world, I come out here and just blow up TNT and stuff. If you get bored, come on, blow up TNT. Pretty cool. Next area is the village of Dry Wells. Don't know why I called it that. I just thought it was a cool name. There's a little dockyard. It's pretty cool. You have housing. You have villagers. It's really nice. You have farms. It's great. A nice little village. You got your towers too. Then you got your road, which you follow the road to the probably most impressive building I probably built. I built this. I originally had someone kind of help me build the original one, but this is not the original one. This is been expanded. You know, this is the Capitol building. This is Capitol Plaza or Capitol Square, what do you want to call it? By far the most impressive building. I am going to show the interior because of how cool it is. I tried the bases off the real life House of Representatives or Capitol building, whatever. You know, nothing special. More offices and stuff. I'm not going to go too much into it because, you know, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. You have your offices. You have your meeting room. It's pretty cool. And then you have your Supreme Court. I tried to base it off on an actual courtroom. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. You have where the president or prime minister stays. It's pretty. I tried to base it on. I was originally going to do it with the White House, but that was boring, so I kind of built this. It's one of the coolest things I built, in my opinion. The IRS office, too, even better. And this was an original village that was over there, I think. And these villages don't generate anymore because, you know, the new village update. Well, not new. It came out like 2018, so. This originally was player housing, where you would join the world and you would build a house. Real people did build this. I'm not going to bother showing their names because I don't think that's cool. They built these over the years. This is one of my other houses too. I built. That's another player house I built too. It's pretty cool, pretty big, pretty nice. You have this big old yard. You have my donkeys, and you have another just little shed in the back. It's really nice. Next part of the city is the airport. This took me forever to build. Credit to Krieg, of course, for helping me build the military aircraft. It's not done, of course. There's still a lot of hangar work I got to do. This is one of the other newer areas too. This is where all our oil and energy comes from. I saw the swamp. I'm like, huh. Guess what comes out of swamps? Coal and peat, and you know, that helps create oil, I guess. Very oversimplified and not very correct, but yeah, pretty cool. And this is another little village I built. There was like a little poopy village here, and I made it better. This is Port Arthur, yes. It's really nice. You know, you got your dockyards and houses, and you got a little fort there too. And then you go up the road, and you have the big military installation where all the vehicles are, all the cool stuff happens. Tents, all soldiers live in tents out here. This was a village here. I kind of kept it there because it looked cool. Storage, a dock that was kind of relevant now. By the way, this was built on 360, not 360. Excuse me, I'm stupid. Xbox One, but my world had severe lag problems at times, where I'd just get massive lag spikes and became impossible to play. So we're on PC now. It's all your military vehicles, your Humvees, your half tracks, all that kind of stuff. Your heavy tanks, I kind of helped design these. More aircraft, submarines. This area is a work in progress too. This is going to be a little industrial area. It's going to be some giant factories there. The dockyard got expanded too. This is where all our shipping and stuff comes in and goes out the city. Last area we're going to tour is the downtown area. There's some battleships out there too. There's no interiors on all. I didn't show a lot of interiors, and a lot of them don't have interiors, or, you know, it'll take way too long going to every single interior. This video is already going to be long enough as is, so yeah. Welcome to the downtown area where all the shopping and stuff happens. There's a restaurant, apartment buildings, no interiors, of course. That's too much work. You have the museum, which no interior in there. I have not got to it. The bank. And a part of the bank is that there is a part. This used to be many, many eons ago. This is where I would fight the Wither. And it's really cool. You know, you spawn the Wither and fight the Wither here. Because it used to be part of another building. It used to be part of an arena many, many eons ago, but not anymore. A lot has changed. And you have this supermarket, the grocery store. Look how great this is. And you have the little plant store where you can buy your plants and all your plant goods. Another apartment building, a park, and a McDonald's. You can get some McDonald's too in the city. It's really nice. It's pretty great, pretty great. So, that's basically it, the tour. This is my city I've helped build. Many people have helped me build it over the years. Many Xbox users from Group Host, my good friend Krieg, a good cousin of mine. If you're watching, shout out to you, dude. Hope you're doing well. I've been working on this since 2018. This originally went from just being something I got kind of bored. I was like, oh, there's a village here. Let's make a village great. And became this. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm not working as much anymore for, you know, many reasons. So, yes, this is where we are so far. You know, this is something I put a lot of time and effort in. You know, you may call me a no life, but I think it's fun to do this. It's a cool hobby of mine. I'm doing anything. But anyways, guys, this was a short little video on my little Minecraft city. Like, subscribe, of course, if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.